Маєте власний бізнес? Бажаєте утримувати лояльних та залучати нових клієнтів? Корпоративний застосунок із збудованими сервісами, лояльність, купони, крос-маркетинг, онлайн-каталог, відгуки, оцінка якості сервісу, сегментація клієнтів, розширена аналітика, зростання основних показників, ріст клієнтської бази тощо. Зручно та швидко використовувати додаток на касі. Клієнт вирішує, чи списати бонуси. Миттєве нарахування бонусів, історія покупок.
Ну а для вас цю гру коментуватиме Захарченко Даниїл, а також Георгій Мазураш.
Вітання.
Пане Панове, ну що ж, друга гра між цими командами у першій грі, як ми пам'ятаємо, змогли впевнено звитягу здобути гравці Прометея, але як воно буде у цьому протистоянні? Будемо з вами дивитися, тож бажаю кожному з вас приємного перегляду і хорошого настрою.
Hello everyone, I hope everyone have a great evening. This is a professional volleyball league of Ukraine and the coming back of semifinals of Superliga BUDINVEST, second matchup of the semifinals between Prometey and Zhytichi. Prometey pretty dominant, was in the first game, really nice serving by team of Andriy Levchenko, and that probably was the one component that helped Prometey to demolish the opponent's team. The Zhytichi struggled a lot in receiving, even though wanted to change the situation with substitution, but wasn't able to do it properly, and that game finished in 3 straight sets. So for now, we are coming back with this matchup. Earlier we got the first finalist of Superliga BUDINVEST, Epicenter Podlyany. Won both games versus Team Kharkiv Low Academy in 3 sets. That was a few competitive sets, a few of them was with a pretty dominant way of victorious Epicenter Podlyany, but let's move on to our game. And let's start with the squads of Prometey and Zhytichi. Starting up with Dnipro Prometey, who in this game is a nominal guest team. Number 1 Vadim Patratий, number 3 Sergey Ryabov, number 4 Dmitro Shapol, number 5 Taras Aleksiuk, number 7 Dmitro Yanchuk, number 9 Alexander Tomilin, number 10 Ivan Krivobok, number 11 Eduard Shterek, number 13 Georgy Klepko, number 14 Alexander Hladenko, number 15 Vitaly Shetkov, number 18 Yan Yerещенко, number 19 Alexander Boyko, number 21 Dmitro Shokin, and number 23 Denis Veletsky, the head coach of Prometey is Andriy Levchenko. And let's move on to team from Zhytomyr. So Zhytichi's squad is Bogdana Nipka, number 1, number 5 Denis Gubenko, number 7 Yuri Polishchuk, number 8 Andrei Oropko, number 9 Vitaly Bondar, number 11 Mykola Rudnitsky, number 12 Dmytro Kuzmenko, number 13 Roman Kalatinets, number 14 Mikita Lubon, number 16 Mykola Kuranov, number 17 Alexander Haydarenko, number 18, Dmytro Shevrak, number 21. Volodymyr Yablonsky, number 22, Anatoly Khvasta, and number 29, Volodymyr Shevchuk. The head coach of Zhytichi is Sergei Terekovsky. So, in the starting list, no team wanted to do any substitution. So, the same starting lineup for Prometey as well as for Zhytichi. For Zhytichi only the question is about the libero. During the previous game, Sergei Terekovsky decided to change up Anatoly Khvasta for Dmytro Kuzmenko, but as we all remember, they didn't pay out. Both teams told that this pretty strong service game for Dnipro Prometey was due to this collective to train almost every day in this arena. We know that Zhytichi basing up in Zhytomyr, so of course they knew, I wouldn't say new probably, but not that common with the arena in Chernivtsi as their opponents in this semi-final matchup. As all games of Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine, we of course in Chernivtsi in small Paris arena, or how we right now told the Pavlov arena, and we will start with the anthem of Ukraine.
На майданчику зустрічається волейбольний клуб Прометей місто Дніпро. Волейбольний клуб Зhytichi-Polissya місто Житомир. Володимир Кривий.
And with the anthem of Ukraine, we are starting up the second semi-final match between Prometey and Zhytichi for now. Prometey will play in the red and the white color of their uniform, and Zhytichi will go red and one color of the reform. Let's start with the officials. This is Vitaly Parshin and Volodymyr Payevsky, the first and the second referee of this matchup. This is gonna be a fifth game of this team. Previous four was finished in favor of Prometey. Only one set Zhytichi was able to get in the matchups versus Prometey, and we are starting up exactly with the team from Dnipro, number 4. The opposite of Prometey, Dmytro Shapoval, number 7. Dmytro Yanchuk, previous game, the best scorer of his team. Dmytro Shapovalov is the leader scorer of Team Prometey in this season. Number 13, Georgy Klepko, middle blocker. Another middle blocker is Alexander Gladenko. Number 14, the captain of the team and the setter of Prometey, Vitaly Shetkov, number 15. Number 18, Yan Yerechenko, well-known outside hitter, former player of Ukrainian national team, and actually in one of the latest interview he told that in case Ugis Krastinch would need him in national team, of course he will be ready to play for Ukraine. And two liberos of Prometey is Vadim Patratij and number 1 and number 19 Alexander Boyko. Let's see who will be the starting libero. In the previous match that was Alexander Boyko, actually one of the leaders in receiving percents. And let's move on to Zhytichi. Number 5 Denis Gubenko, number 8 Andrei Orobko, number 9 Vitaly Bondar. So outside hitter, middle blocker and opposite already on the court. Number 11, the captain of Zhytichi, 41 years old, Mykola Rudnitsky, middle blocker. Number 14, Mikita Luban, outside hitter. And number 16, Mykola Kuranov, the setter of Team Zhytichi. Number 12, libero Dmytro Kuzmenko, and number 22, Anatoly Khvasta. The head coach of Zhytichi is Sergei Terekovsky, and the head coach for Prometey is Andriy Levchenko. Andriy Levchenko right now is on our screens, as well as Team Dnipro Prometey head coach. He actually works as assistant coach of Ugis Krastinch in Ukrainian national team. And Prometey today gonna start with the serving, the captain of this club, with the ball in his hands. Mikita Luban to receive the ball. What a nice attack for Zhytichi, but that was actually a mistake from Prometey. Vitaly Parshin. So that Yan Yerechenko touched the ball on the opponent side of the court. Yerechenko to attack, but what a nice defense by Khvasta. Mikita Luban attack from the back line, but didn't find a line. So the first point for Prometey. Yan Yerechenko, one of the best servers for Prometey, but actually there are a lot of players in this club who can serve pretty well. A lot of them showed that to Zhytichi in previous matchup. That was actually 14 aces for 3 sets, so that's phenomenal amount of points from the serving for this small amount of time, but Prometey was on fire in the previous game. Let's see what's gonna be in this one. Shetkov to the fourth zone, and Dmytro Yanchuk get second point for Prometey in this set. Right now Zhytichi seems more concentrated than in the previous game. Mykola Kuranov, the setter of Zhytichi, apologized to all the fans of their team about their previous performance and hoped that they're gonna show better game. And let's see what Zhytichi will bring on in today's matchup. Anatoly Khvasta wasn't able to get the best reception. Kuranov tried to save the ball, but that was the touch on the opponent side of the court. And with that, Prometey got their third point. Gladenko to serve once more. Great one But this time Hvasta was better. Not the best. First touch by Vitaly Shitkov, and Rudnitsky got his point. We are attack. He waited all he needed, and smart move by 11 number of Zhytichi. After that, the captain of team from Zhytomyr moved to the serving line, was pretty close to the corner, but a bit long, and that brings another point for Prometey. 4-3, and first number of team from Dnipro, Dmytro Shapoval, with the ball in his hands. Great serve, but today, for now, I mean, Zhytichi is much better in this component. But anyway, Prometey was able to get a point in this counter-attack. Great set by Shitkov, and what a beautiful attack from the backline by Shapoval, and opposite of Prometey will serve once more. Hvasta is a reception, not the best touch, and no attack at all for Zhytichi. From the second touch, Yanchuk to attack. What a nice choice. Yeah, a lot of plays that probably for now Prometey would like to avoid. A lot of risk, and well, they didn't pay out at all. But anyway, in the end, Prometey got the point in this situation. We had the attack of Georgy Klepko, but for now probably team from Dnipro better to find the rhythm of the game. They want to do some fire from the start, but at least right now they are not able to show their best capabilities. But of course, we would like to have few highlights plays by both teams. Four to 6 after the attack error of Dmytro Yanchuk. What a nice combination by Shitkov and Klepko. And Klepko, the middle of Prometey, got another point with his attack. Bonder tried to save that ball, but the players on the front side of the court wasn't able to get the second touch in this defense. And with that, Yanchuk to serve. He was actually the best server of the previous game, as well as Georgy Klepko. Both of these players got 5 aces they own in the previous game. Nikita Luban for now isn't possible. Can't get a few breaks for his team, actually, the players of Zhytichi. In the quarterfinal game with Reshetilivka told that Luban was the key to get a victory in a pretty tough first set of their second game with Reshetilivka, where a lot of breaks came for Zhytichi, exactly on the Nikita Luban serve. But for now, I would say even for 2 games, Luban isn't able to get his best service. Luban from the backside, and Gladenko with a pretty good block. 9 to 6. Yeah, this game is really principal for Mykola Kuranov, probably, who earlier played for Dnipro before this team changed their name to Prometey. But after all, when Prometey tried to find good players, not only on the starting lineup, but for the bench as well, there was no place anymore for Mykola Kuranov, and after that, Kuranov came back to Zhytichi, to the team that he earlier get a cup of Ukraine in 2020, and trying to reach the only title of Ukraine that Zhytichi right now wasn't able to get. They already won the cup in 2020. After that, the cup, the Super Cup of Ukraine in 2020. Won, but the only remaining title is Ukrainian Championship. The touch of the net, really great defense by Anatoly Khvasta in this play, but that was the block that touched the net in this situation. But Sergei Terekovsky would like to get a challenge of this one. The head coach of team from Zhytomyr would like to see what was the case of that, really the touch of the net, or maybe the referees were mistaken in a previous episode. This game is much more competitive than the previous one, where Zhytichi was stomped by Prometey's serve in actually all 3 sets. Right now they're dealing much better in the reception, and with that got some chances. Yeah, not of them is converted for the points. Yeah, that was an antenna touch in this one, but actually the thing is, what was earlier, the antenna touch or the net touch? So not the easiest situation for referees, but yeah, after watching this replay, the referees, Vitaly Parshin decided to give the ball to Zhytichi, and with that, Zhytichi get 3 last points, and from 6-9 converted to 9-9 equality situation. And another point for Zhytichi. Block on Yan Yereshchenko. That was Denis Gubenko and Mykola Rudnitsky to build the wall for 18th number of Prometey. Yeah, better would say that was a 1-in-1 block. Rudnitsky actually wasn't able to get to the 4th zone of his side of the court. Shapovalov on the double block. Another chance for Zhytichi. Gubenko block out. Or no? Vitaly Parshin didn't see the touch of the block, but actually the direction of the ball probably told that something was with the touch, and in case net didn't move at all, that was the touch of the block. So Yan Yereshchenko told to Vitaly Parshin that was the case, that he touched the ball on the block, and after that got the green card. This is a card that the player achieved via fair play. Great attack by Shapovalov. What a pass by Vitaly Shitkov. Only one blocker was in this situation for opposite of Prometey, but anyway, Zhytichi is now ahead via margin of 1 point. Much better play by team from Zhytomyr Then that was on Wednesday, on 22nd of the March. Great combination. Kuranov and Rudnitsky. For a few years they played with each other and, of course, knew each other pretty well. Kuranov know what Rudnitsky is capable of and know where the captain of Zhytichi needs the ball to be to get the points. And in the previous situation he was able to achieve another one, but after that Denis Gubenko went to the out with his serve, and Alexander Hladenko earlier achieved some breaks for his team. Great job on receiving for Luban. Yereschenko from the back line, and almost a save actually in this situation, but Shitkov got a pretty nice first touch, and Yereschenko was the one to decide what would he like to do, the pass from the second touch or the attack. The outside hitter of Prometey decided that he will be the one to finish this moment for his team, and did everything for his team to be the victorious. No attack by Zhytichi. Klipko to get the first touch, and Shapoval another antenna touch for Prometey. That actually reminds a bit about the women's professional volleyball league of Ukraine semi-final, where in the first set of matchup between Prometey and Atlanta, Prometey's players got, I know, about 6 touches of antenna only in the first set, but even with that was able to get a victory in first set. And let's see what the men's Prometey club would go for. 13-13. Shapoval redeemed himself after this antenna touch with magnificent attack from the second zone. Robko, and what a play by Shapoval. Dmytro Yanchuk. Dmytro Yanchuk tried to save this ball. Yeah, Boyko tried to give the best pass, but actually that was really complicated. The ball probably was on the opponent side of the court when Yanchuk tried to reach this one. Better to say not try, but actually did the last touch. Great defense by Shapoval once more. Yanchuk on the double block. Shitkov to set once more. Shapoval from the back. Another chance for Prometey. What a nice move by Shitkov. This is one of the most aggressive setter in Ukrainian volleyball, and actually Ukrainian setter at all. He really likes to attack. And in this time he faked to the end that this is exactly he who gonna do the last touch for Prometey, but in the last moment he thought that Georgi Klipko would better to finish this episode, and middle blocker of Prometey did everything his team needed. Yanchuk with another serve error. Yeah, in today's game this is not the best component, even more if we are comparing to the previous episode, but Shitkov right now was able to get his attack with second touch, and this time Zhytichi wasn't ready for this one. 15-15, and Klipko on the serving line. Great reception. Gubenko, nice attack to the line. 16-15. Zhytichi is still leading, but of course team is battling up for every point this game. Lobko to serve. What an attack by Jan Yerещенко from the fourth zone. Even though that was blockers, but that seems like Yerещенко didn't see them at all. Nice attack to the 9th meter of the side of the court of Zhytichi, and Shitkov to serve once more in this game. It's interesting that right now there is no aces at all for both teams. Great defense by Boyko and Yerещенко. What a fast combination by Shitkov and Yerещенко, and outside hitter of Prometey got another point in this situation. Pretty fast combination. Block didn't get enough time to react at all, as well as the defensive role players. 17-16, this is the Prometey, who now in lead. And Shitkov to serve once more. Earlier he got almost 100 kilometer serve, and the first ace of this matchup, even though this service wasn't that strong as the previous one, but that was enough to get the Hvasta out. After his receiving in this situation, 18-16, and Sergei Terekovsky decided to go for timeout. He talks that we need to battle up for this set, and actually it was a small talk with Hvasta as well. Sergei Terekovsky saw that Libero to the end of the moment wasn't really sure should he take this ball or no, and because of that the last moment choice is not the best outcome after all. Let's see how Zhytichi will deal with this timeout, and will Shitkov is able to hold his nerves. Nice serve. Bondar to attack. And Gladenko with the second touch. Rudnitsky wasn't ready that the Prometey player is actually will get to this ball. Waited already to get a first touch in direction of Mykola Kuranov, but Gladenko, pretty high person, and was able to did a touch, and series of services of Shitkov finished with his own error, but few breaks by the captain of Prometey, and 17-19 in Prometey favor. And block on Gladenko. This time Rudnitsky waited for his opponent, and it wasn't the best combination actually. Ball didn't get enough high in this situation, and only tip by Gladenko, which Rudnitsky, the most experienced player on this court, read pretty well. Shitkov to his back, where Yerещенко was ready to finish this play and did everything well. Wonderful attack to the line. Block wasn't able to get that ball. Hvasta did his touch, but speed of the ball was magnificent, and Libero couldn't hold it. Great serve by Yerещенко. First touch by Shapoval. Yanchuk to play out of the block. Yerещенко from the back line. What a fast attack! Yeah, the ball went pretty fast from Shitkov, and Yerещенko didn't get enough time, but the nice approach helped him to get an attack in this one, and 21-18. Sergei Terekovsky with another timeout.
Давайте трошки розберемося. Пішла трошки така, бистра гра, є пару помилочок. Давайте їх приберемо.
Sergei Trikovsky spoke to his team that everything is good, but few enforced errors, and after all, the Prometey is lead. His team right now plays pretty good, but we need to deal with these small errors, and with that, we'll be able to come back. Another service by Yerещенко. Great receiving, and what an attack by Denis Gubenko. Great side out point for Zhytichi. Via the attack of outside hitter. Only one blocker, and Yanchuk wasn't able to close every direction of attack for outside hitter. Yanchuk, great attack, but Hvasta, what a save by the libero Zhytichi. And Luban showed that that was a block touch. Vitaly Parshin didn't see that at all, but another time Prometey player told that actually that was them who touched the ball in previous play. Alexander Hladenko gets another green card for his team, and 20-21 on scorecards. Gubenko to serve once more. Chitkov to Yanchuk. This time Hvasta wasn't able to get a save, which would bring, might be, the point for his team. Pretty strong attack from the fourth zone by Yanchuk, and 22-20. Hladenko to serve. Pretty strong one. Rudnitsky tip from him. Klepko pick up that ball. Sets to Yanchuk, but what a nice block by Zhytichi. Rudnitsky went all the way to the second zone of his team and read the direction of attack of Dmytro Yanchuk. 21-22. The captain of Zhytichi is on the serving line. Yanchuk not the best reception. The seventh number of Prometey is the last to touch that ball. Finds Rudnitsky in defense, and the middle blocker wasn't able to play that ball well. So we have a substitution. Chitkov is out of the court, and Taras Oleksiuk is change him. So Andriy Levchenko decided to push for a strong block and change with that the receiver, the setter, sorry, of Prometey. But the strong Prometey serve get that point. Georgi Klepkov with the first touch after not the best reception of Zhytichi. Find another attack point for his team, and 24-21. 3 set points for Prometey. And another serve point ace by Shapoval, but this is the Zhytichi. Mistakes in previous episode. Gubenko get not the best reception, but playable. But no one was ready to get a second touch. And with a 25-21, Prometey finished victorious in the first set, and in a few minutes we are coming back with the second one. That was the whistle from Vitaly Parshin that signalizes to us that the second set of matchup between Zhytichi and Prometey will start in a few seconds. Right now, Prometey is leading 25-21 is the score of the first set. The second game of semi-final matchup is much more interesting, much more competitive than the previous one. And let's hope that everything will go with that scenario. Mykola Kuranov to serve. Yanchuk to receive the ball and attack from the middle, but Rudnitsky read that play. Second attack from the second zone, and this time everything was in favor of Prometey. The replay of this episode, and Alexander Hladenko coming back to the service line. Right now, the best scorer of scores of this game is Mykola Rudnitsky for Zhytichi with 5 points his own, as well as Yan Yerещенко and Dmytro Shapoval, who got 5 points their own, but after this not really understandable moment, I would say Dmytro Shapoval got another one. I would like to see replay actually of the previous episode. That was really high trajectory of the tip by Dmytro Shapoval, but somehow Zhytichi struggled to get a defensive play in the previous one, and with that Alexander Hladenko to serve once more. A pretty well-known player, probably known for volleyball fans at the time. He played for Barkom Kazhany, who right now competing in Polish national championship. They earlier played their last match of Plus League, get a victory in this one over Bielsko-Biała. But will finish 13th or 14th this regular season. Great defense by Vitaly Shitkov. Yerещенко to attack from the back line, and Rudnitsky once more get another block for his team. Already his third block in this game. Rudnitsky and Yerещенко got a lot of time of their career in Lokomotiv Kharkiv. Probably the best Ukrainian team in whole history, which few years earlier finished their history, sadly. Dmytro Yanchuk finds fourth point for Team Prometey. After this moment, yeah, probably that was a lot of preparation exactly for Dmytro Yanchuk after the previous matchup, because Dmytro Yanchuk was the best scorer of that game. 17 points for 3 sets, but in this one, that's not that easy for outside hitter to get his points. A lot of block touches. Not of them is killing blocks, but anyway, with that it's easier to play in the defense. Another mistake. This time Jan Yerещенко got right into the net, and Rudnitsky to serve once more. Shot served by the captain of Zhytichi. Klepko from the middle of the court. Great defense by Rudnitsky. Luban to play in this one. Rudnitsky decided to get a free ball for Prometey. Shitkov wasn't able to get a point in this attack. Not the best touch by Shapoval. Yanchuk to finish this play. Rudnitsky, nice touch in defense. Luban on the double block. Another chance for Prometey, and Klepko to finish this rally. Get a few attacks in few seconds, and this second one was able to achieve another point for his team. Yeah, not the proper touch, almost like with the fist. But if this worked out, who cares actually? 5-3, Prometey is the leading one. Yanchuk, of course, would like to serve as in the previous game as well as whole Prometey team, but right now the ball don't fly as that was 2 days before, and with that Prometey struggling much more than in the previous game. Bonder to the out. Yeah, of course, the opposite of Zhytichi is upset in this one. Klepko on service line, Gubenko to receive. Bonder got blocked. Gladenko and Yerещенко stopped the opposite of Zhytichi. 7-4. Sergei Terekovsky decided to take a timeout.
Я просив би на перший, дай заграти. 3 рази, Нікіта, тобі довіряють 3 рази на передачу, ти кожен раз щось хочеш чого придумати. Я просив. Тройний блок, сівись повише. Сьом, зроби, блядь. Коля, Давай, 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 давай. Хлопці.
Tereykovsky. Almost for a whole timeout talk about the attacking of his team. Or Kuranov told that let your players to play their game and asked Luban that in a double block try to find the finish of the fingers, try to get the highest touch of the fingers, and with that try to find a block out. Touch probably, great attack by Bonder to the line. Klepko wasn't able to deal with this power of 9th number of Zhytichi. That was the replay of the previous episode. Luban on the service line. But the ball went out. 8-5. Zhytkov on service line. The ball in hands of 15th number of Prometey. Great defense by Boyko. Zhytkov to Yurychenko on the first zone. Kuranov to Gubenko, who finds another point for Zhytichi. Outplayed the double blockers of Prometey in this episode. And with that, Robko went to the service line. Great set by Vitaly Zhytkov. Zhytichi probably already thought that the ball is on their side of the court, but somehow the captain of Prometey got an opportunity for Alexander Gladenko to attack, and 14th number of Prometey finished this episode in a beautiful way. A beautiful attack. Luban to receive the ball. Gubenko over the double block, but the ball still in air. Yeah, was pretty close to block, but that was the net who touched that ball, and with that, another point for Zhytichi. Yurychenko struggling a bit in the second set. In the attack, Kuranov tried to get Yanchuk in not in the best position, but wasn't able to put the ball inside the court of Prometey. 10-7, Gladenko to serve. Fast a nice reception. Gubenko, great attack, but Prometey was pretty nice in defense, but another block for Zhytichi. Shapoval stopped on the front court of Prometey. Inside out point for Zhytichi. Gubenko came for his serve attempt. Boyko didn't struggle at all. Shapoval, that seems like over the block actually. And right in the 9th meter of the side of the court of Zhytichi. Yeah, the ball went in. Wasta probably thought that he shouldn't touch this one. Zhytkov. Get an attack, and Klepko actually faked the attack. And with that, find another point for Zhytichi. Because of that, Kuranov wasn't able to pick up that ball after the net touch. Let's see this episode once more. Yeah, Klepko faked. And Kuranov didn't get the touch at all Tarikovsky would like to get some tips for his setter. A bit upset, maybe about previous episode, maybe about the game of Kuranov overall. Can't know. Great defense by Zhytichi. Fighting till the end. To Shapoval. Rudnitsky finishes the play, but no! And Hvasta get error probably. He wouldn't get in the next 100 points, but this is the pressure of semi-final of Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine, probably.
Коля, іди сюди. Коля. Хлопці, давайте, ну не обов'язково є помилки, да? Просто чуть-чуть з голосу зіграємо. Ну реально, падає м'яч, ми стоїмо пів метра, кожен стоїть, дивиться. Давайте приберемо, це не потрібно. Давайте чуть дисциплініше.
Sergei Tarakovsky would like to see his team more concentrated, more disciplined in the defense. He don't like when the ball just coming to the ground this way, where everyone just look at the ball, but not trying at all to save this one. 13-8. Prometey with a margin of 5-point leading in the second set of the second semi-final match of Superliga Budinvest. Great defense by Hvasta. Prometey to attack another one, and Shapoval was blocked 1-1. Great block by Mikita Luban. 9-13. Yeah, Shapoval was after the episode pretty upset, and Boyko cheer him up a bit. Zhytichi is serving. This is the Mykola Rudnitsky, leader scorer of their club. Wonder to get blocked. Klepko and Yanchuk closed their side of the court and get another point for Prometey. Yanchuk on service line. The ball with a slight touch of the net. Bondary get a side out point. 10-14. Zhytichi still battling up for this set. Vitaly Bondar, after getting the point in previous episode, will have a chance on the serve. Not the best of his services. And pretty easy side out point for Prometey. That was Klepko who get a resultative attack in this episode. And he already reached the 6 point in this game. After that, one of the best scorers on the court. And Zhytichi answers with their attack via the middle of the court. Great zone combination by Kuranov and Oropko. And this is actually the first point for Oropko this game. Shitkov outplayed Oropko. What a play! Yeah, the setter of Prometey is not the tallest, but getting really nice jump and show everything he is able and capable in this episode. Actually, in these netballs, much more victory episodes. So, of course, for the setters, just because of the much more experience of these players and the aggressiveness of Zhytkov helped him in that episode. But after that, Zhytkov get a serve error and as well as a Robko, like changing up with this point. 17-12. Of course, this came in a favor only for a Prometey, who leading by a margin of 5 points for now. Jan Irechenko serving in this situation, really nice by outside hitter. No attack for Zhytichi. Gladenko with the first touch and Shapoval to close that play. Yeah, pretty nice combination by Prometey. And the smile after all on the face of Dmytro Shapoval. Yeah, this is not the best of his game, but didn't get a blocker after that. Denis Gubenko, probably. After this receiving situation. Maybe misthought that he is on the back side of the court. Bonder from the back line by Gladenko and Yanchuk once more. Close. This side of the court for the opposite of Zhytichi. And 19-12. This is probably the worst nightmare for Zhytichi. Almost for a whole season they play with their starting 7. The worst about this team probably is their rotation. Not really much they could do with the caliber of the players in the bench. Of course, comparable to Prometey is even worse. Another point for Prometey. What a side out by Dmytro Shapoval. Yeah, inside the hands of Denis Gubenko. Outside hitter wasn't lucky in this episode. Gladenko on service line. Rudnitsky with the last touch, but the ball went with the error, the antenna touch, and 20. First point for Prometey, 21-13, 8-point lead for Prometey in this game. They're a few 4 points away from finishing victorious this set. Another point for them. Not the best reception, and after that, the combination of Zhytichi wasn't good at all. As we can see, we have libero exchange as in the previous game. Dmytro Kuzmenko came on the court to replace Anatoly Khvasta, and we got substitution for Zhytichi. Alexander Haydarenko, the opposite of team from Zhytomyr, to replace Vitaly Bonder. Gladenko, mistakes. After all, 14-22. Of course, not the best position for Zhytichi to be in. And another error, this time from the serve by Denis Gubenko, 23-14. Dmytro Shapoval comes to the service line. one of two players of Prometey who was able to get aces this game. With the opposite of Prometey is Vitaly Shitkov to get the second ace of Prometey. Almost a block for Prometey. Rudnitsky get and set error in this episode. After all, Heiderenko decided to attack anyway. Probably told to Vitaly Parshin that maybe in this play, during this play, he didn't hear the whistle. Shapovalov tried with a short serve, but a bit more shorter than he would like this one to be. The ball didn't even come over the net. And Rudnitsky. 9 more set points for Prometey this game. Aggressive serve by Rudnitsky, an aggressive pass by Vitaly Shitkov. What a throw to the middle, and Klepkov was ready for it and finishes up the second set, 25-10. What a beauty volleyball by Prometey. 2-0 in 10 minutes. We're coming back with the third set of this game, and in this break we will have talk to the head coaches of Prometey and Zhytichi, Sergei Terekovsky and Andrei Levchenko. So turn up.
Вітання всім, спілкуємося з наставником волейбольного клубу Прометей Андрієм Левченком. Пане Андрію, ну що ж, матч-відповідь за командою Житичі. У першому матчі вам вдалося здобути досить таки впевнену перемогу. Ну і ми побачили по першій паті, що Житичі не збираються так просто вам віддавати цю звитягу. Що можете сказати від себе після перших двох сетів?
Дійсно, перший сет був досить такий напружений, особливо десь всередині, коли команда Житичів відчула трошки гру в захисті, якусь впевненість надали самі собі. Ну, звісно, це трошки відобразилось на грі, але ми згодом знайшли все ж таки свою подачу, бо трошки були проблеми. Віднесли подачу, і кінцівку сету вже провели за нашим сценарієм.
Спостерігаємо, що ваші хлопці намагаються грати дуже нестандартно. Так, наприклад, передачі з другого торкання, такі класні так моменти. Ось якраз відпрацьовували на тренуваннях в останній час це?
Це відпрацьовується завдяки Віталію Щиткову постійно з початку сезону. Ну, знаєте, це ініціатива гравців, але я її підтримую. Я хочу, щоб була гра красивою, щоб вона була нестандартною і цікавою. Але головне, щоб не забували, що не треба загравати з цими всіми приколами. Трошки загралися, але відкатилися назад, знайшли свою гру і продовжили в нормальному рівні.
За наставником СК Прометей Андрію.
But we find the nice amount of this smart and beautiful plays, but not overdoing this one.
Також спілкуємося з наставником Zhytichi-Polissya Сергієм Терековським. Пане Сергію, матч-відповідь за командою Прометей. Ну і, чесно кажучи, початок матчу був дуже бойовим у виконанні ваших хлопців. Вам все ж таки, я гадаю, вдалося донести до них після не досить таки вдалого першого матчу, що варто виправити? Як ви вважаєте, що вам все ж таки вдалося виправити, а що все ж таки зараз не дуже?
Ну, по-перше, після першого матчу, як вже говорилося не тільки в інтерв'ю, а й серед вболівальників, ми повністю провалили прийом. А те, що довели, ми не змогли реалізувати гарно до передачі. Це було в першому матчі. На це ми більш звернули увагу при підготовці до сьогоднішнього матчу. Але що перша партія в нас все-таки пройшла, я рахую, в рівній боротьбі, то другий знову почалася ця града, вибачте, за сленг на необов'язкових помилок. Щоб вигравати таку команду, як Прометей, їх має бути мінімально. Трошки хлопці, я рахую, може рахували, що може так і грати на рівних і в першій партії, але суперник помилок нам не пробачив і рахунок на табло, тому будемо налаштовуватися на третю партію.
This level is in the first set, but the Prometey don't let us to do that much on forced errors, and after all, everyone can see the score on the scoreboard. So in few minutes we are coming back with the third set. Маєте власний бізнес? Бажаєте утримувати лояльних та залучати нових клієнтів? Корпоративний застосунок із збудованими сервісами. Лояльність, купони, крос-маркетинг, онлайн-каталог, відгуки, оцінка якості сервісу, сегментація клієнтів, розширена аналітика, зростання основних показників, ріст клієнтської бази тощо. Зручно та швидко використовувати додаток на касі. Клієнт вирішує, чи списати бонуси. Миттєве нарахування бонусів, історія покупок.
So we are coming back to Chernivtsi, where in less than a half of a minute we are coming for the third set of second semi-final match between Prometey and Zhytichi. For now, Prometey is leading by a margin of 2 sets, and Prometey need to do one more step to become a second finalist of Superliga Budinvest. Already, Epicenter Podolyani is waiting for their opponent, and Prometey is one set away in this game of the finals of Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine. Right now, as I can see, no changes at all for Prometey, and we have a substitution by Zhytichi. Bogdana Nipko, outside hitter of Zhytichi, is now on the court, and he is to replace Denis Gubenko, number 5. Yanni Reshenko starts from the service line and got an ace! Got an ace! Nice start for Prometey. Andriy Levchenko, the head coach of Prometey, told that in the start of this game his team struggled a bit on serving, but after all found their game in this component, and we can see the outcomes of this one. What a first attack for Anipko. Monstrous one. Really wonderful attack to the line. Sorry about that. Some technical error, and we're coming back. Dmytro Shapoval with nice side out for Prometey. 2-1. Got only one blocker in this situation, Rudnitsky. Rudnitsky's hand was only slightly over the net. Great touch by Nipko, and first number of Zhytichi shows he's up pretty nice, actually. In the start of the third set between Prometey and Zhytichi, got already 2 points of his team, both in the attack. Dmytro wasn't able to find a court and wasn't able to find the block touch with that Zhytichi to lead once more in this set. 3-2 for now. Almost an ace with the help of the net, but Prometey was able to pick that ball up in the defense. But Dmytro, another mistake by him, and as we can see, someone coming from the bench. Who can replace Henchuk? Maybe that would be Eduard Sherik, maybe Ivan Krivobok, but Krivobok as well as Lesyuk get slightly injured during this playoff stage. So Prometey got their side out points. After that, Dmytro Shapoval came on the serve. Great one, and Prometey to attack in this situation. Dmytro finally find his point in attack after a few mistakes. Shapoval serving. What a great defensive plays by Prometey. Another chance for Zhytichi, and this time Vitaly Bondar finds a way to get a point for his team. 5-4. Zhytichi is leading in a third set. Mikola Rudnitsky to serve in this situation. Great pass from Zhytkov to Klepko, and these two players work pretty well in their combination this game. That already was 9th point for Georgy Klepko this game. He is one of the best scorers. More got only with Dmytro Shapoval, sorry. The 10 points. And the first ace for Yanchuk. In the previous game of these teams, he got 5 aces. Was the fear of receiving players of Zhytichi. This game, he has a lot of mistakes actually on the service line, and got another after his ace. 6-6 Vitaly Bonder right now with the ball in his hands. And the opposite of Zhytichi put the ball in the court, and another combination of Zhytkov and Klepko, and that works as a clock. It's a good Swiss clock in this game. Yeah, Oropko jumped next to his player, but wasn't able to close the Klepko in this position. Great attack, great angle attack for Mikita Luban and Zhytichi as a team. 7-7. Klepko probably got some tips about the defensive play from Andriy Levchenko. Luban, another service error for him in this game. And this is the time for Vitaly Zhytkov to serve. He got already 1 ace, as well as 3 points in attack and 1 block. So already 5 points for setter, which is really nice actually. Great serve by the touch of the net. Anatoly Khvasta was able to get a reception, but Vitaly Bonder mistakes in this situation, and Prometey to lead by a margin of 2 points, 9-7, and Zhytkov to serve once more. Strong one, but out of the court. Andriy Oropko serving for Zhytichi. Boyko, great reception. And what interesting approach by Yan Yerещенко. That was because of the wide pass by Vitaly Zhytkov. Reminds me about the attacking style of Gabi from women's team Brazil, and Vakif Bank a bit. Great attack from the middle of the court by Rudnitsky, but Boyko saved the ball. Another chance for Zhytichi, this time Anipko was with attack, and another great Prometey's defense, and everything finished with Yan Yerещенко in his pipe. Zhytkov is not in fear in playing pipe combination or to middle blockers during the rally. He feels confident about himself and his teammates. And that, of course, goes only in the favor of Prometey. Great side out by Zhytichi. Rudnitsky, the best scorer of Zhytichi, gets his another point. Already 7th this game, 4 via attacks and 3 via blocking. Great by the middle, but Gladenko was hunted by the block of Zhytichi. Rudnitsky and Bondar close the door. And 10 to 11. Zhytichi is coming closer and closer to Prometey. Kuranov sets for Rudnitsky, and captain got another point. 11 to 11. Really interesting choice by setter of Zhytichi. And here, the pass wasn't the best, might be, but Rudnitsky isn't lacking in experience in the game of volleyball. So, was able to get the point for his team in this situation. Kuranov to serve. Yanchuk, what the attack! What the attack by the 7th number of Prometey. Got only one blocker versus him. Rudnitsky jumped for Gladenko in previous episode. 14th number of Prometey on the service line. Bondar got a point for Zhytichi. Yerichenko was on the back line of Prometey, but struggled to get a save in this situation. Bogdana Nipko was number of Zhytichi to serve once more, but this time the ball went long, and another point for Prometey. Dmytro Shapoval. Dmytro Shapoval earlier got one ace and would like to collect more, of course. Yeah, he's the leader scorer this game, but got a few ups and downs, of course. Mikita Luban finds side out points and reacts to that really emotionally. And let's see, will these emotions will help to his team or be even more pressure to them. Yerichenko on receiving. Yanchuk, block out. Shapoval to the end. Was ready to get the defense touch, but due to the ball went to the out, that was not needed at all. Yeah, that was the call that the ball went out, so Shapoval decided not to touch this one. Great serve by Yanchuk, but even much more wonderful attack by Zhytichi. Bondar was the one to get the final touch, and what a beauty that was. No blocking at all, and magnificent spike by opposite of Zhytichi. But after that, he struggled on the service line. Prometey to lead once more, 15 to 14. But probably the most competitive set this game, comparable to the first one of this game, probably. Almost, but the ball decided to stay on the side of the court of Prometey after touching the net, and Klepko didn't get the ace. He, as well as Yanchuk, got 5 in previous game. Nice attack from the back line, but Hvasta was ready for it. Shitkov with his attack. got to the block, but the ball was still in play. Kuranov told that probably Prometey's players got the touch of the net in previous episode. Trikovsky decided to take a challenge. So as we can see, Serhiy Ryabov, the setter of Prometey, is coming closer to the court. Maybe Andrei Levchenko will decide to get substitution. So we are waiting for a challenge of Zhytichi right now. 16-15 in lead of Prometey, but in case Zhytichi would be victorious in this after this video challenge, they would be the leading team. Both head coaches get some time to correct their team game, maybe come up with some kind of plan. So the replay showed that was not touch of the net in this episode. Still players of Zhytichi have some arguments about the previous moment. And Vitaly Parshin answers to the argument of Vitaly Bonder. And we get a setter substitution. Vitaly Shitkov is out of the court. And Serhiy Ryabov is coming to serve. Not really usual for Andrei Levchenko to change his setter, but decided that maybe Vitaly Shitkov risks a lot in this episode and need a much more conservative setter, which Serhiy Ryabov is. What a block! What a great block of Prometey Yerezhenko, and Gladenko stops the attack of Vitaly Bonder. 17-15. And Ryabov to serve once more. Yeah, Shitkov got a few service mistakes as well. Maybe this is the case why Levchenko decided to get him out of the court for some time. Another block. Gladenko stops all of the attacks of Zhytichi in the fourth zone, in the second zone. He actually doesn't care at all. He doesn't care. He just wants to get that kill blocks. Anipko, Bonder, not matter at all.
Друге прохання. Рано вийшов. Ти б вже був би нічого. Вони тебе чекали. Ну діватися тобі нікуди. Хлопці, давайте акуратніше. Може, ти ризикував, зіграй в блокаут. А ти вже не так нічого. Давай, прийоми сйомки, далі грай. Щот нормальний, давай.
Serhiy Trikovsky get timeout and talks to his team about the attacking. In most told that the previous episode Bogdan Anipko wasn't with the best approach. He came to the net much earlier than he needed, and that was the case. Why he get on the double blocking that early and got blocked at all. 16-18. Vitaly Bondar. Fast. Set out for Zhytichi after the timeout. Then casual substitution by Sergei Terekovsky. Volodymyr Yablonsky, the 21st number of Zhytichi, coming on the court to replace Andrei Robko for service. Great serve by 21st number, and this is an ace for Zhytichi. Great job. Great job by 21st number of Zhytichi. Not the first ace actually for him for this playoff stage. Earlier he showed these tricks already in quarterfinal versus Reshetilivka. And Vitaly Shitkov coming back on the court. The back substitution, and Sergei Ryabov is out. Yablonsky once more. And another race by 21st number of Zhytichi. What a substitution by Sergei Terekovsky. Yeah, probably this one is signalizing about the timeout of Andrei Levchenko. Yeah, as we can see.
Він просто їх переначить і все. На удачу. І вона такі от прикрі м'ячі трапляються. Встали, ти більше взяли. Діма, якщо в тебе тільки летить, ти приймаєш. Це інше він приймає. Більше нічого не треба. Прийняли.
Andrei Levchenko told that Yablonsky in any case would just risk on his maximum and to let the ball decide where to fly, and each of his players, Yanchuk, Yerechenko or Boyko, need to be ready for the reception of this ball and to be more concentrated in this component. Yanchuk get the reception, and Shapoval blocked, but the ball still in play. Tip by Yerechenko. And Anipka find blockout. 19-18. And if we are remembering, not long time ago, that was 15-18 on the scorecard. So 4 points in a row for Zhytichi. Really nice substitution by Sergei Terekovsky, which could be the key for his team to get this set. Yanchuk to get reception once more. Attack from the back line by Mikita Lubin. Another point for Zhytichi. 20-18. Zhytichi struggling back, and not only struggling back, but already leading in this set by a margin of 2 points. A call back for Prometey. Boyko get the reception. Shapoval over the block, but still the ball still in play. And this time triple block of Prometey finishes up the work for the team from Dnipro. Anipka got blocked, and 19-20. We got back substitution of Volodymyr Yablonsky. But the 21st number of Zhytichi did everything he can. Jan Yerechenko, after blocking, get to the service line. Not the best reception and not attack at all for Zhytichi. What a strike by Shapoval. We didn't get the proper touch and almost knocked out someone on the seating.
we would have a video challenge, maybe block touch, maybe net touch of the block of the previous episode. Let's see what the replay will bring. Yeah, no touch at all, maybe just some small break by Andriy Levchenko. Head coach would like to give some tips for his team. 21-19, Zhytichi is leading once more. 2 points for them. Kuranov was pretty close to get an ace for his team, but a bit longer. Out of the court. Boyko risked in this one, but was able to get the needed result for his team. Really nice by Bogdana Nipko. That wasn't the best situation for the first number of Zhytichi, but he got that needed block out for his team, 22-20. And after that, first number of Zhytichi coming to the service line. Yanchuk get a point with the block touch. Anipko had a great run, but even with that, wasn't able to get to the ball. 21-22. Zhytichi still leading. So Prometey to fight for this set. Need to fight. And need to find the break. Shapovalov with his massive serve can produce this one. Yanchuk, another point, and this is that needed break for Prometey. Everything started up with a nice serve of Yanchuk, which cost that Zhytichi didn't get the proper attack. So timeout from Sergey Tereykovsky.
Дивіться, все добре. Скільки раз можу говорити за цей високий м'яч, що літає на 9-10 метр. 2 м'яча підряд. Хлопці, давайте розберемося. Дуже близько в центрі стоїмо. Ну, Толя, давай хтось один. Давай.
Sergey Tereykovsky told about the position of the players on the backside of the court, that his outside hitter on the back line need to clean up that ball that went to the 9th and to the 10th meter after touching the block. Another great serve by Shapovalov. Luban to get an attack, and was it the block touch or no? Yeah, no challenge. And another point for Prometey. 23-22 right now. The team from Dnipro is the leading one. Another great serve by Shapovalov. This time the ball for Bondar, but not point for Zhytichi. But after this mistake by Yanchuk, another touch of Antina, and with that we get the equality on the scoreboard, 23-23, and Rudnitsky to serve. Andriy Levchenko decided to get his last timeout this set.
Чуть-чуть їх не вистачає тобі таких впевненого такого. Якщо все добре, зробимо, хлопці, зараз уважно, Коля подає. Зберігаємо м'яч і працюємо на ваху спокійно. Наша партія, давайте, работаємо.
Andriy Levchenko told that need to take care of the ball from the serving of Rudnitsky. Maybe that would be some struggling in the reception, so maybe try to play with the block and defense after all. Just concentrate on each component of the game. (23-23) Zhytichi. The serving team. Rudnitsky, Yanchuk. His reception. Shapoval with the tip, but didn't get a proper touch. Mistake from the opposite of Prometey, which can worse a lot for his team. Rudnitsky. Another serve by the captain of Zhytichi. Nice one, almost an ace, but Yanchuk somehow was able to find the reception and the net helped this time. Yanchuk and the team of Prometey, but that was pretty close to the end of the set in the favor of Zhytichi. Few centimeters away, and Zhytichi would collect the first set of this matchup. And blocked by Yureshenko in the last second. He moved his hands a bit more to the side of 6 zone, and that brings another point for Prometey, 25-24. This is the first match point for Prometey, and actually the final ticking point as well. Yanchuk on the service line, almost an ace, but the ball still in play. Another block, and this is the end of the match. 26-24. Georgi Klepko to close this game with his skill block, and Prometey becomes the second finalist of Superliga BUDINVEST. Yeah, we got a challenge from Sergei Terekovsky, the last challenge of Last Hope. And let's see, maybe this one will prolong the game for a bit. So need to... Yeah, that was the block touch! Block touch the net! Jan Yureshenko touched the net, so 25-25, we're still in the game. Great job by Sergei Terekovsky. He saved his team. And Bondar to serve. Shitkov to Yureshenko, and what a monstrosity by outside hitter of Prometey. Masterful attack by Yureshenko in this situation. Nice combination with he coming closer and attacking between the fourth and third zone. Georgi Klepko to serve, but unforced error by 13th number of Prometey. 26-26. We coming for more. Mikita Luban this time with the ball in his hands. Great serve. Terещенko, another monster spike by 18th number. He got almost all of the points of Prometey in the end of this set. Probably Shitkov feels that he is the one who got the best rhythm of their team for now. Oropko, nice attack from the middle of the court, 27-27. What a battle in the third set. Yeah, Prometey already maybe thought about themselves as about the finalist of Superliga BUDINVEST, but they need to work a bit more for that. Service error this time from Oropko. And another match point for Prometey. Yureshenko Got few really nice episodes in a row, and he's the one who could close this game. Luban to receive the ball. Bonder, chance for Prometey. Yanchuk over the triple block. Luban with attack. Nice from Boyka. And Yereshchenko to close up this game. 29-27. What a pipe attack by the leader of Prometey. He got his 15 points this match, and with that, closing up this game. 3-0, and the Prometey become the second finalist of Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine, where they gonna play versus Epicenter Podolyany for the gold medals. Let me remind that the finals matches will be played to the 3 victories, not to the 2 as semifinals and quarterfinals. And Jan Yereshchenko, the leader scorer of this game, become the most valuable player of this game. 15 points, 3 via blocks, 11 via attacks, and 1 as an ace. The next week we continue with the women's volleyball. We will have playoffs for teams from 5th to 7th places, where Team Ukraine under 15, Galichanka and Balta, will decide the final places from 5th to 7th place. And with that as well, we're starting up the bronze and the gold finals for women's. Alanta gonna play with Team Ukraine under 17 for the bronze medals, and Dobrody and Prometey will start up their finals matchup. Dobrody and Prometey will play on 29th and 31st March, and Alanta with Team Ukraine under 17 will play 30th on March and 1st of April. In a few minutes we got some flash commentars of the players of Zhytichi and Prometey, and with that one we will end up today's broadcast.
Спілкуємося з гравцем команди ВК «Прометей». Перед вами ліберо Олександр Бойко. Олександр, вітаю вас з перемогою, з виходом у фінал. Сьогодні, наче, було трохи складніше з Житичами, чи не так?
Дякую за привітання. По-перше, хочу сказати всім дякую хлопцям за таку гру. Теж їх привітати, молодці, всі дуже старалися. Звичайно, було важче, ніж першу гру. Першу гру ми так, можна сказати, з певністю дуже впевнено виграли її. А сьогодні всі знали, що вже буде складніше, ніж минулого. Але ми витримали цей ритм та виграли.
Далі фінал, ваш суперник Епіцентр Подоляни. Як будете готуватися до бою проти команди, яку ще жодного разу не перемагали у цьому сезоні?
Та як будемо готуватися? Як будемо готуватися, це вже тренер вирішить.
So the process of our preparation is all our head coach gonna care about.
Очікування, ну звісно, хочеться перемогти.
Of course, we want to get a victory over the Epicenter Podolyany, even though we wasn't able to get even one victorious game versus them. But no one would like to get 3 fast losses in the finals matchup.
Спілкуємося з представником житомирської команди «Зhytichi-Polissya». Перед вами Володимир Яблонський. Володимире, ну сьогодні гра вашої команди відрізнялася від попереднього поєдинку. Що змінилося?
So 21st number of Zhytichi, Volodymyr Yablonski is next to microphone. I wouldn't say that anything changes. Maybe our motivation.
Так сказати, матчів проти юридичної академії на позитивній ноті.
We would like to finish this matchup on the better note and let's the preparation for our bronze medal match versus Team Kharkiv Academy.
Зіграли на користь Прометею, а не на нашу.
Yeah, so to set was decided probably with the much more experience of Prometey that played out better for
Ми
them.
на це і надіялися, тому що ми з Юракадемією вже не перший раз граємо в фінал за бронзові нагороди. Тому ми хочемо дати їм реванш та дати гідний бій.
We will not the first time we'll play versus Team Kharkiv Academy for the bronze medal match, and we would like to get
корпоративний застосунок із
bronze medal this time.
сервісами. Лояльність, купони, крос-маркетинг, онлайн-каталог, відгуки, оцінка якості сервісу, сегментація клієнтів, розширена аналітика, зростання основних показників, ріст клієнтської бази тощо. Зручно та швидко використовувати додаток на касі. Клієнт вирішує, чи списати бонуси. Миттєве нарахування бонусів, історія покупок.